All right, how's it going, everybody? It is time for the end of the year, December 2022, and we have got 2 live stage shows as well as our big event at the end of the year. Biggest event in Vertigo each year. Well, this is only the second year for it, but biggest event, and that is Wrestle Zenith II. So we'll get through a couple of these live stages, and I believe we'll have a little bit of a change up, I think. I don't know if I want to change the live stage portion as much as I'll have to figure that out afterwards. He did do something with a baby in Noah, though, recently. I think he did. It was one of it was some wrestler's child. I forget which child it was. I want to say it was Asa Takagawa's kid or Mio Shirai, one of Mio Shirai's kids. It was one of those two. I want to say Asa Takagawa. I thought I saw her point out something about that. All right, let's see here. Do a no there. Yokohama. Select. Oh yeah, by the way, I wonder, it's got to be here, right? In the what do we listed? Southwest. There's not a lot of honestly, it's kind of interesting. There's not a lot of locations other than just cities in California, other than American Legion Post, which is gone. So I don't know why it's here. And then as of literally like an hour, not even an hour ago now, I think, the Globe Theater shut down. So that's gone. Or at least indefinitely closed. They said closed permanently, indefinitely. Who knows what it means exactly, but either way. They've already got like wrestling shows. They've got that big prestige Tokyo Joshi Pro show that's supposed to happen there in like a month. And now they got to find a new place. Oh, let alone the fact that PWG's been running there ever since the Legion Hall closed down. That's a lot. Let's see. Great atmosphere. Pulled a great rib. Lively personality, all right. Unveiled a series of spot-on impressions, all right. And then Wrestler's Court thing. And do that, all right. Only thing you're watching is DPW and WWE, yeah. I'll pay attention through like YouTube clips, which really doesn't obviously tell the whole story. But I'll do that for WWE and AEW. And then I'm following because of like what I'm subscribed to, I'll follow Joshi Promotions and DDT. All right. There, 4 minutes. And decline challenge. I'm feeling like my dinner a little bit, where I don't know. I have this just feeling sometimes in my throat. I think I was gonna change this. Yeah. There we go. All right, free Wi-Fi. Nipple main cheese. We go 12 minutes. Now pinning RAM. Open, decisive, boom. There we go. Yeah, Wrestle Universe has been ridiculously easy to use. I don't know. Does New Japan World have like the Does New Japan World have like a really good Android version of it? I haven't really known. But that's one of the really nice things is their Android. The Android app for Wrestle Universe is amazing. It's so slick and smooth. Strong kickers. So we got Yuki. We've got Mirai. AEW gives you Russo vibes of the booking. Yeah, it's definitely doesn't feel like it has the identity that it once had. I will say that much. Looking at entertainment all the way through. Build that up. Match. Let's see. Linuses. Yeah. I'm having that weird point of like feeling like I need to burp. Just get like some gas up or something. But like it's just not being carried well. Like it's just getting caught up. It sucks. Let's see here. Let's give Hanan over Kamiyu. We're doing open match, decisive, flash pinfall. Roll her up. I haven't hardly watched any Noah. I don't know if I should do that or not. I like DDT. I watch a fair bit of DDT. Let's see, 3. Let's see, strong kickers. We got Kamiyu and Mirai. That's to Asahi and Hanan. There, and now Ishikawa. All right. There we go. He was hitting on way more stuff than they did before. Yeah, I would say that at least. Oh yeah, I did find out today that I didn't even quite notice that they were coming back for another double show here in town. Because usually, for some reason, the last few years, like in the last 5 years or so, 3 times now, WWE's been here in town to do double Monday Night Raws for Christmas. And obviously, since Christmas Day falls on a Monday, obviously they're probably going to do a double Raw. I might have to go because, hey, you're getting 2 shows for one. And it's not a live Raw, which means I don't have to deal with all the downtime that comes with that. That's the big difference between a taped and advanced Raw. Is even though they're doing the Raw, they're doing it an hour ahead of time. The Christmas tape, yeah, I guess. But the fact is, they start taping it an hour ahead of time so they could be done and have that all taken care of, and they're not going super duper late. So they're just hitting on everything they need to hit on. Hey, Super Mario, what's up? What was I doing here? Fighting, selling. And we'll use their charisma. Why not? Minor successes, minor defeats, minor successes. All right. Segment 6. we go. Natsu, May. Let's see here. So we're doing entertainment there. Roll that up. Using the Evanescence interface. Yeah, the Evanescence Reborn. Yeah, I like it because it's one of the more subtle ones. I don't know. There's just something about this one. I like wrestle penis. Oh. I was like, what? And then one-on-one. Get that out of here. There we go. Natsu. Open. Tainted. I think we're good there. Yep. I think it's one of the skins that I like best just because it has a slightly more subtle feeling than the rest of them. I've tried making my own. I've just been really lazy to like finish it. Let's see. Natsu's part of that again in May. And they're just doing their thing. Come on. There you go. Boom, boom. You watch half of the one this week? Yeah, no shit. Like, it was one of those things that I was with my friends, and we happened upon. I realized that we happened upon Ultimate Party right around Saki's retirement. But yeah, not long after that, like, then we watched the Hiromu match, and then it was just like, all right, we still got like an hour and a half left of this show. Because there's still like 3 matches, and they're 3 of the biggest matches. Football Manager skin. I heard someone was making that. I didn't know if they finished it. You might have to let me know, because that was one of those I think I was looking at, and then I never saw it finished. Mostly because I probably don't go on the Grey Dog forums all that much. What is this? Miyamoto. Momoka Hanazono. They are off screen. This is just what is this on? Star quality? Will that work? All right. Let's see. This is a 6-man tag. Check this out. Sorry. Okay, yeah, I remember someone doing this, and okay, so they're done now. That's cool. I'm grabbing that real quick. I don't know if I'll change it right this second. Maybe I'll do that for I'll do that for 2023. Like when I do the change into the new year. What's the skin you using? The Evanescence Reborn is what I'm using right now. But yeah, I think that Football Manager one I might end up using. It's pretty neat. There we go. All right, sorry. I was doing something different here. Speaking of Miyamoto, Yoshiko Hasegawa, and Yuri. Momoka Hanazono, Chie Koishikawa, and Miyako Matsumoto. Yep. 14. Do that. Let's see. Let's give Yuri a win over Miyakoko, I think, can lose. Open match. Decisive. There you go. Saki retired. You teared up a little bit. It was a really nice retirement, like a whole little retirement ceremony. When am I supposed to? Oh my lord. I don't know. Camille just came out with that new photo book of hers. Here we go. Let's see. 2 minutes on that. So that is just. Here we go. I want to try to wrap this up in about 2 hours, but we'll see what happens. We're already 15 minutes in. We're doing okay. We're on segment 12. This is WWE. I'd imagine it's probably going to be AEW. I think everything is all but official at this point. Her New Japan was such a failed project. I think it's because she wasn't fully committed to like stardom. Because like she had some good matches. I remember the Azumi Hazuki match. She held herself pretty well. But like, I don't know. I think she would have to like commit herself to actually doing some full tours or something. Something that where they could actually build up to. Let's see. Microphone, because this is backstage. It's that. 13. Nobody in Japan understood Mercedes from what I was told by NXT. So I could see that too, I guess. Once again, you have to like. It was kind of funny because I don't know what it is about the New Japan thing, but like. I don't know. Maybe it's because Chris Jericho is Chris Jericho, but he got a pretty good ovation in DDT. It was almost odd seeing a DDT crowd try to do like American chants. Like dueling chants of, well, I guess they kind of have done chants before for wrestlers, of course, but doing the "this is awesome" chant and a "fight forever" chant, because it's like that's not what they usually do, but I'll take it. It was funny. Them actually singing the end of Judas. There, 2 minutes. Okay. So recent window. They're both selling their match. Minor success as they shake their hands. Boom. There, 2 minutes. Let's see. Sai Kamitani. Jungle Kiona. In tonight's main event, two people with absolutely busted bodies. There we go. I think there was a thing with Jungle Kiona. She had just posted, like, at some point very recently, like within the last day or so, like a blog about just her not being around for a while, and you know, the surgeries and what that all took, and how she's just enjoying her life right now, wanting to get back into the ring, but she's still not in a great position. Here we go. That 2 minutes. AEW being bashing normalized. I think that's a big part of it too. Is AEW has kind of fallen off. Even though I've even just been to a show not that long ago, and it was one of those things where you're sitting here going, man, they bring in all these people, and it's like, okay, this is supposed to be this big, it's a big historic, dynamite here, and it's just, No, you have not. I still have to finish this show, finish another show. Yeah, it's going to be towards the end here. We still got this and another show to do first. Let's see. So we got Jungle Kiona, Momo, off screen. Brings them both up. Go. Bring that in. Jungle Kiona, Momo, selling, fighting. Defeat, minor success. Guess it doesn't matter. She's she's already white hot, so it doesn't matter. Give me just a second. All right. I just needed to get myself hydrated properly. Okay. I was just checking certain things. 120 minutes, 18 segments. All right, we've got everything together. All right. Right about 22 minutes, not bad. Let's go. All right, it is a live stage number 41 here from the Idolfight Project, held in front of a sold-out Yokohama Radiant Hall. We're going to open up, of course, with Sayuri Namba, as always, running down the card, and as always, getting interrupted, this time by free Wi-Fi, deciding that they are declaring a challenge for the Twin Spirit titles. They want to be the ones to challenge Marikoto. And I think they'd mentioned something about that at the end of the last show, and they're reiterating that, and they want to showcase their skill set. And they're going to do that in tonight's opening contest against the Pineapple Banshees, Ram Kaicho and Yuna Mizumori. Fantastic heat and great wrestling. Just under 10 and a half minutes. Now pins Ram. Getting the win for free Wi-Fi. Hikari carrying everyone through this match. Great chemistry there, and great start to that. 54 is actually a really hot start for all that. Holy crap. Let's see. Here we go. NWA drug spell is a factor in them. More than likely, once they were in the running to potentially have NXT, my feeling is that it was fair. It was more of a scapegoat than anything. That's my feeling, is that they were getting NWA and they were going to put NWA on there, but they needed a reason to not sign them, and they hadn't signed them yet. And it was like, oh, we can get WWE. Maybe we should just get WWE then. Probably didn't help them, but I have a feeling that what it did is it gave CW a reason to not sign that and then sign a show that will more than likely give them extra people. Like more eyes watching. That's my conspiracy theory. So after the match, Strong Kickers come out and confront Free Wi-Fi after the match. And Hikari and Now getting in their faces. And they're unamused at the antics that they had. And they're ready for another match between the two teams. But first, they're going to be taking on the Strong Kickers the JD Lionesses, Asahi and Hanan, in preparation for that. And so once again, fantastic heat and good wrestling right at about the 11-minute mark. Surprisingly, the former tag champions going down to the JD Lionesses when Hanan gets a surprise cradle on Camille, and somehow her long legs unable to help her kick out. And JD Lionesses steal a match against the Strong Kickers, and surprising everybody, including Camille and Mirai themselves, who of course are going to go right back on the offensive after that and start attacking him, laying him out. And as they're stomping away at him and getting ready to powerbomb him, we get Yuki Arai and now Ishikawa coming out to confront them, and kind of have a bit of a stare down between the two teams. And Camille and Mirai decide to fight another day as they head off, and AI Princess helping out JD Lionesses here. CW's canceling original programs coming over the air antennas like Sports Network. I think they are. I think or at least they're trying to do more, at least they're trying to do more sports related stuff. They're just running out of sports that you can sign. Let's see. So we get Natsu Sumire out here. This is their first show without Martina and their short-lived tag team reunion. She's alone again. She doesn't have a drinking partner or a friend. And she's decided to look for a protege. She said, you know what? It seems like Martina's gone to America. She ain't going to be back anytime soon. So she's looking for a protege. And she's got a match coming up next against Mei Saruga. And she said, you know what? I'll look to assess her. See what this is like. Time to get cornhole. I mean, they have a video game now. They have like a $30 video game. And so we get Natsu versus Mei. Just under 13 and a half minutes. Natsu using a litany of different weapons against Mei at her disposal. Eventually getting a roll up on Mei after some cheating. And getting the win. And Natsu with a sort of surprising win here against the former Royal Spirit champion. Yeah, there's not much left as far as sports go. They're gonna have to go to like lower tier racing then, or like indoor football. They're gonna have to be like the partners for like whatever the XFL USFL merge league is going to be. That's what that's gonna be. So yeah, Natsu is impressed with Mei after her match in the fighting spirit, and she said, you know what, you've been in this business for a little while, but you're still quite young, and I've been in this business for coming up on 10 years now, and I would like to mentor you. And Mei refuses, believes she's been doing fine on her own, being a Royal Spirit champion, of course, and looking to get back into it. So she feels that she has been doing quite well on her own without Natsu, so told her she appreciates it, but she's going to have to decline. Natsu not happy about it, but that's about it. We get a vignette for next week, as we'll have another Fighting Spirit title tournament with Miyamoto and Momika Hanazono facing off, and that will lead us into both of them having their own teams for 6-person tag action. Miyamoto, Yoshiko Hasegawa, and Yuri taking the win in just over 10.5 minutes over the team of Momika Hanazono, Chieko Ishikawa, and Miyako Matsumoto. Yappy being the weak link. Let me see. 25. Yeah, I think Mio Momono would have done better if it wasn't for the fact that she's been still hurt. So, yeah. Yeah, we'll see. But nonetheless, Mio, Yappy, and Yuri getting the win here after Yuri gets the pin on Miyako Matsumoto. And after that, Mio is going to call out Momoka. Of course, she knows about the bubble wand and all the different weapons that Momoka uses to essentially be a gremlin and all her underhanded tactics, and claims that she will be the one to overcome all of that to become the first Fighting Spirit champion at New Year Awakening. We get Arisu Endo and Nodoka Tenma backstage in their own separate little areas. Get just quick words from them discussing their match coming up against each other and what it could mean to be the first ever Fighting Spirit champion. And with that, we get our match here, Arisu Endo versus Nodoka Tenma. In the first round. I can't remember if this is the first. I feel like we've had one other match. I can't remember. But nonetheless, here in the Fighting Spirit, inaugural Fighting Spirit Championship tournament, goes just over 14 minutes. Arisu fought hard, but it wasn't enough as Nodoka hits the kill switch on her and gets the pin, and Nodoka moving on in the tournament. And they have a show of respect for each other after the match. Nodoka celebrates as she is ready to take on her next opponent in the semifinals. We got Sayakami Tani. She's getting her boots on. She's got her boots on. She's getting her wristbands and everything else on. And she's prepared for her biggest challenge that she has gotten in front of her in Jungle Kiona. She respects Jungle Kiona and herself as a veteran and a long-time Joshi wrestler and what she's accomplished, and looks forward to this match between them. That leads to tonight's main event, an exceptional match, as they both laid it out there, but in just under 18 and a half minutes with a spinning gut-wrench powerbomb, Jungle Kiona gets the win over Sayakami Tani in the main event. 69. Nice. You have enough for Age of Kong, right? I don't know. I'd have to see. Why should I bring her in for like a big event too? I've already got like a list of people. I don't know if she's on my short list or not. I'd have to see. Jungle Kiona though, after the match, feels that she's fought her way through a lot of the roster here in IdolPro. And calls out the Royal Spirit champion Momo Watanabe, believing that perhaps she's ready to challenge for the Royal Spirit Championship at New Year's Awakening. And with that, as she's calling her out, Momo Watanabe from the crowd has a bat and hits Kiona in the back of the knees, in the back, lays her out. And then eventually, as Kiona starts recovering here on her knees, Momo crushes the bat against Jungle Kiona's head, knocking her clean out. And she seems to be unconscious as we get referees and other staff members running out to separate them and to get Momo out of here, as Momo drops the bat and heads on out with the Royal Spirit Championship held high, as Jungle Kiona still unconscious in the middle of the ring after this attack. And that is the end of the show. Increase the popularity in one region. All right. 67, though, is very, very good. Let's see here. For Jungle's match, absolutely. Natsu. Trying to think who else is I'm going to try to heap some praise also onto people who I believe are in a not so good mood. I think Miyako Matsumoto is not in a great mood either, so Watching the AJPW Tag League show. Your boy Ryan. Oh, yeah, I forgot Ryan Davidson was in that, wasn't he? Scene Please was happy. All right, good. I like a good what's happy, because then that means that people are not pissed. That makes that is a there's a difference between seemed pleased and is pleased. Did like a 360 dive. Interesting. And splattered. Guess it could have been worse. Brian Cage distracted thigh muscle. Oh, what distracted it? But all right. See, Shuri training for a fight. New champion in Noah, incoming for Ring of Honor. All that. Okay, so let me make sure that it is 8 days, Friday, week 4. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I had the proper day set up for Vertigo. And then we're going to move over here, and I'm going to slightly change one of these things. I'm just going to use this. Here we go. And then we'll do so we'll keep the live stage part, but since it is the last show of the year, we're doing a holiday special. So we're just going to put that right there and keep it up with the rest of the live stage stuff. Should be helpful. Database you're using have WoW Women's of Wrestling as a dead company. I'm not sure. There's a few companies that once we get to 2023, once we get to the new year, there will be some companies I'll be looking to bankrupt, and then there'll be other companies that I will be inserting into this, and just kind of seeing what happens. Give some of these companies a bunch of money in debt to see if they die like they have in real life. And then some other companies that are not in this database that are at least, I feel, somewhat, worthy of being here. Sorry. I'm just also trying to do that. Week 4. I think that's what we want. Yeah, because that, there we go. 5 days. Okay. So we got the 5 days with that. We're doing good. We are moving. I just wanted to make sure that I set this all up properly. Because I made a logo and everything. I even got the new title set up. I upgraded the other titles somewhat in the fact that I put like the new logos in there because, well, you can't really see it, I guess, in the old ones, but yeah, I put like the new logos in there. Someone wants money. Anon wants money. 210 to 300. $90. All right, fuck it. Yeah, you know what? We're doing okay. We'll go ahead and give you an extra night. $300 though. You know, there's going to be a certain point at this level when I'm paying her $300 to be there that she's going to become, she's going to be one of those people who can't be there every single time. You always give 75%. I like making people happy. Most of the time I do. If it's not that much money, I will. Yeah, that puts her towards the higher end here. This puts her right behind Reika. Yeah, there's expensive people. Okay. Any features in EWR that TEW forgot years later? I think about the only thing, honestly, might be the named sponsors. Like, instead of just a generic sponsorship, you actually got specific sponsors. That might be the main thing. Like a main sponsor and then like 3 sub ones. But I can see the idea of making it more, making it flow a little bit nicer. All right. Just wanted to make sure everything was pretty good. Oh yeah, tweeners. You know, what's even worse is they had tweeners, I'm pretty sure, in 16. That's why I just turn off the face heel divide, because fuck you. I don't like the face heel divide if you're not going to give me tweeners. So Christmas. Oh, this is what the Christmas one. Thoughts on match ratios. In what way exactly? Uh-oh, Yuki, Aino, and Hanan have had problems recently. Why are you all pissy? Why are you all pissy? You're injured. Why are you here? Why are you getting in fights with people? Them being annoying. I don't mind it. I don't know. I've just gotten used to it. So they are at war, according to inside sources, with a bitter hatred developing between the two. It says to be a clash of egos. Someone said this battle can only end with one taking a major fall from grace. Really? What is that doing to my backstage? You guys not liking each other. All right, it's fine. Yeah, there's still some tension between other people because of injuries and such. People even complain about match ratios in real life. I don't think anyone's complained about TV matches being too long. I feel like the match ratio thing, the main thing people complain about is when there's not enough wrestling. Like when you have, I remember back in the day, the old TNA, the end of TNA on Spike days was sort of like, by the way, in this 2-hour show, there was only 13 minutes of wrestling. I do remember that was a thing that people used to keep track of, much like how they keep track of TV rate. Well, they keep track of TNA TV ratings too, but back in the day, they would also keep track of how much wrestling was actually on the wrestling show during the Bischoff Hogan days. I remember that because I think the most egregious one is in a 2-hour Impact. They went something like 67 minutes before they had a bell ring for an official match. One episode of Impact went over an hour before they actually had the first match. Let's see here. Where's Blake Christian is a lot of question on a lot of people's lips. Somehow I doubt that. I'm pretty sure the GCW people fucking hate Blake Christian, so... Oh yeah, there's going to be some... I think there's also going to be some people I'm probably going to try to push a little bit more out of the limelight so they don't show up still wrestling in places. Some reason the RA product style is like 40 to 60 angle to match ratios, which... Yeah, when you think about the SmackDown 6 era, it was a lot of matches, like just matches. Yeah, I'm glad that they have that 15% either way, because I really take advantage of that. I really take advantage that you got about 15% leeway. So if it's like 40%, you can go anywhere from 55% to 25%. Let's see. Nothing going on here. On there. Two shows. That's about all we need. Under 65% is good. Let's see. Raw, doing that. Recovery for Brian Cage. Incoming people. That's fine. All right. Oh, we're already here. Hey. Shinjuku Face. I think that's where we're going to be. Perfect. Save that selection. All right. Yep. Sold out Shinjuku face, 654, so we're going to sell it out, of course. Product types is backyard wrestling. Did they not? I mean, I guess they had probably different types that could encompass it, but yeah, I can understand. Oh, I got incidents. Hang on. Utami, relaxed atmosphere, great. Heart and Echo, doing the mood. Yeah, I like how she keeps popping up. Like, yeah, I mean, it'll still be a surprise for the people who don't watch all the booking and shit, but still, you know, it's like, hey, we maybe signed a person for a quick run. You're not helping me. Let's see here. Sairi Namba. Entertainment, minor success. GCW shitter drug wrestling. All right. Ooh. Exciting. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. GCW is a weird spot about trying to be like new ECW, but it's like, do you see the Effie post? I did not. Is he going over goofy shit again? Because I know he did some like goofy shit on a webcam, cutting a promo to a webcam or something. Marika. Michiko. I forgot Himika. Mocha. Natsu. Ram. Yappy. I had to remember exactly who that was. There we go. You know what I told Billy Corgan? I said, go fuck yourself. They asked me to come to work NWA. They begged. They had multiple people call me to come work NWA. You know what I said? I'm not helping you. They say Tyrus isn't here anymore. You know, I said you leaned into what Tyrus is doing, which is hate speech and Fox and blah, blah, blah. Long period. Fuck you. Now you want Effie to come in and fix things. Don't need you. I'm not helping your company look competent. Then what happens? You blow your TV deal with CW. GCW guys all know what to do. Rumor go around. No, the NWA guys are doing live on the air, getting pulled off and losing their TV deals. Easy as giving me $50 million. I mean, I guess if they begged him, then sure. I guess it's not one of those things that, you know, I don't know. Which is weird because didn't he just have a bunch of like, wasn't he just full of like piss and vinegar wasn't he just full of piss and vinegar about guys who were like unjustly getting money and getting bookings and making more money than he was? Like, all right. So like if he makes enough money, sure. But I don't want to hear him bitching later about like not having money. I'll say that much. You can do that. That's fine. I don't care. Just if you go, hey guys, I don't have any money. All right. Well, at least you stuck to your principles. All right. There we go. Victor. There's that. Open match. Obviously it'll be decisive, so I won't do that. Let's see. Where's the Where's the one? There you go. Finalist. Who's I gonna make? I know at least Miyagi and Himika, because they're gonna be a part of that. They're gonna be doing a whole thing. And then let's go. Mocha, Natsu, Ram. I think Natsu. Yeah. Natsu should be the runner-up. There you go. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to do some favors, aren't I? So, yeah, we'll talk to Himika. Talk to Himika about putting over Sahi. All right. We'll talk to Natsu about putting over Asahi. And I assume Miyagi's also going to have a problem with it. So we want you to put over Asahi. All right. Everyone's good now. Oh, right. There you go. Boom, boom. Segment there. 3 minutes. Sahi. Let's do her charisma. There you go. We'll do a bigger success because it's at least a big match coming in. All right. Let's see. Oh, reset. Yep. There you go. 1-on-1. That's the one thing too, is I'll applaud anyone if they want to stick to their guns and stay with their principles. But then I also don't want to hear them complain about. That's the thing too, is I don't want to hear them complain about the after effects of them sticking to their principles. Uh, 15. Here we go. Where do you think Raw land? Probably just on some other cable channel. I imagine the cable channels will probably still keep them around. Miyamoto. Open match. Decisive. And I think we're good there. All right, we got a little bit of everything going on here. I like this. Decent little show. 2 minutes. Mio. And we're selling. There we go. Do that. And another angle. Boom. 1 minute. Rina Yamashita. Risa Sarah. I don't think we've seen Rina Yamashita for a while. So it works out. We got Marikoto in a impromptu sort of title match here. 15. Oh, had my had my voice crack for a second. Let's give Kohaku the victory over. We'll put Rina Yamashita. Open match and a decisive victory. There you go. Angle. What's that? 2 minutes. Saiku Nagi. Raku. Let's do acting each way there. Yeah, we'll put... No, we'll not do that. We want to do that neutral. There. Network will take Raw on WWE's new TV deal. Yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Let's see. Mika. Psycho Nagi. Here we go. 12 minutes. Mika. Open. Decisive. Here we go. Good chunk of the way through. Let's see. There, 2 minutes. Psycho Nagi. Raku. Acting. Well, I guess we'll do a little bit of each. I don't know how much the storyline positivity is necessary there, but oh well. All right, this one we need Nikonli, Mio, Shirai. Who's the other? Who's our Ayumi Kurihara. That was the other ref. I was looking for the referees. Let's see here. We'll just do their charisma. We have to rate it on something, so there you go. Match 3v3v3 or 2v2v2, sorry, but we need 3-way tag and a ladder. You know what? I think weirdly enough, the injury risk is high on the ladder, but they have it for average on TLC, so I'll still call it a ladder match, though. And we've got AI Princess, we've got JK Fallen Stars, and we've got Revelation. Here we go. Holiday bonus ladder match. 20 minutes. Why did I do that? That's all right. Here we go. And I think we're going to give it to Abaddon, because I think Harnoneko kind of already got something as well, but that's fine. Open match, decisive victory. Either way, Revelation. Sorry, getting the win there. Let's see. We are at segment 13 now. All right, we're almost there. We're almost there. It's more exciting when it all comes together. Harnoneko, Abaddon, Entertainment, and you just stand there. That's the point. There you go. Two minutes. Momo talking about Asahi and Jungle Kiona. who were both off screen at the time of her promo, but it kind of builds them up a little bit. We'll use her overness as part of it, though, since it's announcing some stuff. Main event. Back over here. 1v1. Momo. Got to bring that out because we got Asahi with a match again. And we're going 17 total. Momo. Open, decisive. Give it at least a match to there you go. Move her up a little bit. Let's see. There we go. Oh, what network do you think Raw will land on? I think, well, they're talking a lot about not being on USA, but it wouldn't shock me if they just were on USA still anyway. I don't know. There's a whole lot of NBC Universal networks they could land on, I guess, at this point, right? They got a bunch of different places. I'm assuming they'd stay on USA, but who knows? Entertainment, charisma. And there we go. Boom. 16 segments, 120 minutes. That means everything's good. Good. Booking analysis. Everything's fine. For the most part. Did we used pretty much everybody except Yukari Hosokawa, unfortunately. Did we not have a spot for her? I mean, I could probably give her a spot. A little pre-show match. How about that? I'll give her a little pre-show match. Unfortunately, she's probably gonna go ahead and lose to Chie. Whoops. There you go. It's about all I need. There you go. At least we booked everyone in December at some point. All right. I think we're ready to go. All right, we have IdolPro presenting their final show of the year for Idolfight Project. It's the Live Stage Holiday Special 2022. We have a little pre-show match just to get make sure everyone got a booking this week or this month. So Chie Koishikawa defeating Yukari Hosokawa, just under 7 minutes there. Decent enough little match. But we're going to get to the full show here. We're opening up the show. Sayuri Namba welcoming the crowd. Runs down the crowd. We've got a bunch of special matches coming up. Both titles are on the line. We've got a Fighting Spirit title tournament match, as well as a ladder match, a holiday bonus ladder match, and a Christmas Miracle Battle Royale, which is what we're going to have as our opening matchup. And so we have a 10-person Christmas Miracle Battle Royale. And the winner of this Battle Royale will get a Royal Spirit Championship match in tonight's main event against Momo Watanabe. We have Arisu Endo, Asahi, Himeka Arita, Marika Kobashi, Michiko Miyagi, Moka Miyamoto, Natsu Samira Ram, Yoshika Hasakawa, and Yuna Mizumori. Went just over 11 and a half minutes. The final four came down to Natsu Sumire, Michiko Miyagi, Himeka Arita, and Asahi. And in the fashion of them fighting thus far, Miyagi and Arita ended up eliminating each other with a double elimination there. Natsu thought she had the win over Asahi, but it was not to be, as Asahi threw her over the top rope and ends up with a surprise win here. And there you go. Asahi will be in the main event against Momo Watanabe in the for the Royal Spirit Championship. Oh no. What are you? Oh, see, I hate the fact that that's doing that thing. I don't like it. Here we go. Oh no. Oh, it just looks to be a video of Unagi being weird, which is not the most, egregious things. Makes a lot of sense. Banging the walls because she thinks she hears people and my special girlfriend on a date. Remember, she's the same type of person who also decides to get a fennec fox, so I'm pretty sure she lives in an apartment. That poor thing. Asahi is given a special gift box commemorating her win in the first ever Christmas Miracle Battle Royal, and she is ready for tonight's main event. But first, we have the Fighting Spirit Championship Tournament, the inaugural champion determined. We get our third of, I believe, four. First rounds, quarterfinal matchups. Miyamoto taking on Momika Hanazono. Of course, they had a 3-on-3 match at the last show. And here they got fantastic heat and great wrestling. Goes just over 13 minutes. Mio hits the code red on Momika, and it gets the win. The injury working through. It took a big toll on her, but nonetheless, worked through it and got the win. So Mio will be going on to the semifinals. Clearly sore from the neck damage that she's having to work through, but celebrates her win as she's coated in about as much tape as your average Stardom wrestler. But nonetheless, she is moving on. Opozaki faces Mio in the finals. He's not even in the tournament. What? Shaking my head. Quick promo here with Death Riot as Rina Yamashita showing up for the first time in a while to tag team with her partner Risa Sera here as Rina returns, and they will be getting a shot, sort of an impromptu match against Mari Koto for the Twin Spirit titles. And in an exceptional matchup between the two teams, went just over 13 minutes, but Kohaku gets the win over Rina Yamashita, and that was the first official defense for Mari Koto of the Twin Spirit titles. Looks like Rina ended up kind of carrying the whole thing, but nonetheless, fantastic match between the tag teams here, and a great match showcasing the tag teams and the tag team titles. Unagi is preparing for her match. She's got a match up next, a big challenge against Mika Iwata. Raku, who was sort of thrown by the wayside a couple events ago, wants to talk about perhaps, if Unagi has cooled off a little bit and thought about changing her mind at all. And Unagi does not want to do that. She wants to be free on her own. And she wants to be a single star away from Raku, and she'll get a chance to prove that against Mika Iwata, which of course doesn't happen very well, as just over 10 minutes of match time, Mika hits the spinning heel kick on Sayaka Unagi, and nice matchup there, 69 rating on that, and Mika Iwata getting the victory here. Not much here to say, because Mika is a fantastic wrestler, though, has sort of taken over the same thing as like Reika and some of the other expensive people, as people who don't show up all the time. Raku, after the match against the humiliating match that Unagi had, comes out to kind of comfort her, and is shunned by Unagi, rejects her, pushes her away. Storms off out of the ring, and Raku seems dejected about this loss. And Sayaka to the back, and Raku just kind of left by herself in the ring. We get our referees coming out, and we get a special present that is hung from the rafters in preparation for a ladder match tonight. as we'll have 3 tag teams competing for a holiday bonus ladder match. And the winning team, let me see here. How much is I'm gonna go ahead and do a yen to USD conversion here. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Yen to USD conversion in December 2022. That's when I'm gonna do it. So we're talking end of December here. Let's see here. Just after Christmas. 0.007445. All right. Let's see. 0.007445 times. Let's do 100,000. All right, about 745 bucks. So hey, we'll put that up there. We'll have the Christmas bonus ladder match, where each participant in the winning team will receive a $100,000 Christmas bonus. Which sounds big. Of course, they're only getting, 745 bucks ain't anything to really sneeze at, especially for what I think I'm paying most of the people in this match. But nonetheless, we get the 3 teams up here, and it is AI Princess, JK Fallen Stars, and Revelation in this Christmas bonus ladder match. And Abaddon, after just under 15 minutes, retrieves the item and gets the victory there. And so gets the win for Revelation. And they will each win 100,000 yen Christmas bonus. Which I think I'm actually gonna, I think we got the money to hand them for that. Probably boost morale too. That'll be nice. Neko's excited with her winnings. Abaddon blankly stares at the money as the gift box happened to have some fake cash, as well as 2 checks, or at least like show checks. So just sort of stares at the check as Neko is excited, bouncing around for it. We get our latch. How much is 100k yen? As of December 2022, 100,000 yen is $744. In December 2022, $744.50 officially. So we'll give them $745 each. Not a ton, but what? So yeah, before the match, Momo Watanabe grabs a microphone and says that unfortunately, due to Kiona not staying in her lane, she was forced to attack her in the last show, and seems as though Jungle Kiona has suffered a concussion because of that. She's so happy to give her a small bonus. Listen, Tokyo Joshi Pro in real life does this stuff like that. Was Andy talking about 100k yet? I just did a match in here called the Holiday Bonus Ladder Match, which Revelation just won, Abaddon and Haruna Neko. And each winning member will get 100,000 yen each. So I'm going to give them both a $745 bonus for the show. I mean, hey, they get excited over like they had a match where they've had sponsored matches with what was it, Nivea? Yeah, like Nivea brand, like lotions and stuff, and they'll win like a year's supply of that. Like, she's selling mediocrity so well. They have literally in Tokyo Joshi Pro done this, where they win like a hot meal, like a free dinner at a restaurant, and they get excited for it. So even if they're not completely selling it completely on the up and up, they still at least show excitement. So yeah, according to Momo Watanabe, Jungle Kiona, after her attack, has been concussed, has been diagnosed with a concussion, And she has a lot of respect for Asahi. She sees a lot in Asahi that she used to be, but unfortunately she's not on Momo's level yet, and she probably won't be on Momo's level, as it is a mountain that is almost impossible to climb for anybody else. But that will lead into tonight's main event, Momo Watanabe versus Asahi. Didn't seem to click and made for an awkward bout, but fantastic heat and great wrestling, 14.5 minutes. And decent little match there as Momo hits the vertebreaker on Asahi and makes her 7th official defense of the IdolPro Royal Spirit Championship. And after the match, she holds up the title. Asahi's rolled out. Post-match, Momo grabs a mic once again, says that this is proof that even if you have a little bit of momentum going into this, no one is able to beat her, especially Kiona. And as it looks like she's about to end the show, Utami Hayashishida's music hits, or Shishida. I've heard it said so much, but Utami Hayashishida's music hits, and like a ghost of her former past, Momo Watanabe has a look on her face that can only be described as someone with shit on their shoe walking in front of her. And Utami comes down, gets into the ring, and stares her down. Momo looks incensed and pissed and just not happy about it. And she decides to about face and head on out, and leaving Utami standing there. But to the shock of everyone, Utami has arrived, at least for now, to confront someone from Momo. Someone from Momo's past has come to confront her in this promotion. So Momo, give it to her. Let's do Rina. What's Utami's deal? Like, how much am I paying her? They're all going to be praised for their performances. Actually, you know what? I always give Momo a lot, but did I? No, I didn't give her praise last time. When was the last time I gave her praise? It's been a whole month. Rina Yamashita, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go with Asahi being told she's awesome for doing that. I want to say it's like $700-800 I'm paying. Not as bad as Martina, honestly. I think I'm probably getting more bang for the buck by Utami for about half the price of Martina. Momo seemed pleased. Asahi seemed pleased. Mika Wada seemed pleased. There you go. I'm gonna have to see how much I'm paying Utami. I didn't put her on a specific length deal, but am probably making it a short-term deal. Sort of like how they'll bring in people for certain big shows. Engagement for Rob Van Dam. You can see that. Whole lot of nothing going on. That's fine. How much am I paying her? $750 a show, which is actually $30 less than I'm paying Kiona, and $108 less than I'm paying Mika Wada. So, I mean, not bad. A little bit more than I'm paying Natsu or Rina, but pretty nice. There we go. Look at that. I made some decent money. I made some decent money this month, and yeah, just, you know what? Just like I said. We're gonna head. Oh, that's not where I talked to her. Well, that's kind of where I talked to her. There we go. Where is it? Boom. Bonus. $745 bonus. Boost to morale. There you go. See, she's happy. Or they're happy. Oh boy, I'm gonna get canceled now. The budget, you dumbass. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. There you go. Boost of morale. Happy. Happy. Look at that. I've made people happy. See, even after that, we're still up almost $3,500. We're still up over $3,400 on the month. And we still got a few more days left of sponsorship money and some merch money coming in. So we're good. We're good. We're gravy. We're good. We're solid. Don't worry about it. Did that bonus? Oh, bonuses and perks would have been right there. By the time the series ends, until you're not gonna have shit. We're fine. We get to 35 at some point soon. We're gonna have pay-per-views. We're gonna have pay-per-views coming up. We're not that far away from forcing people to spend money on our big events. Can't you wait? Can't you get excited for the idea of having to spend money on Matt Cardona versus Eddie Edwards? For Ricky Starks versus Alex Shelley? For Mike Bailey versus Anthony Mayweather? Aren't you excited to be able to have to pay for that on Fight? Not much. Big E's hurt. Bruised tailbone. Well, not as bad as it was in real life, so one good match on the card. I know that I'm excited for that JT Dunn versus Nick Dinsmore match too. All right, tomorrow night. God damn it. All right. I want to make sure we're good on spending a little bit, just a little bit, to make it feel a little bit better as a promotion. Rena, all right, so she's now no longer hurt. That's good. Plotting a new feud between Jungle Boy and Jacob Fatu. Oh no. Is Jacob just gonna is the whole point that Jacob Fatu is just gonna turn out Jungle Boy? Is that what's gonna happen here? That's what I think is gonna happen. Frustrated Max Stardom. Oh man, he's desperate to get back in somewhere. Has that really been over 6 months now? Yeah, it's been just over 6 months since I last used him and just dropped him. I didn't really have anything for him. Just showing you your company's full of shitters. What do you think a local indie company is? You at least know these people. An actual indie company, an actual local indie company, any one of these guys would be like the big get. It'd be like Jim Bob Jones versus versus Alex Shelley, and even then Alex Shelley probably cost too much. It'd be like Jim Bob Jones versus fucking Riddick Moss. Okay, let me see here. Wrestle Zenith. Let's see. We got a local band. We're gonna spend an extra $1,000 on a set. Do we want to spend $500 on a local celebrity? Ticket pricing, I think I can get away with just cheap. Yeah, cheap. All right, so I did move that because it's always been very cheap. Now it's just cheap. So I'm thinking I probably already figured that out. So also, you have the ability to get good wrestlers now. I'm not making a lot of money. I'll phase them through. It's fine. You know, one of the things I feel like people would appreciate the idea of lesser known guys. Well, I guess Crimson's not a lesser known guy, but just you gotta trust me. Can you just trust me? It's not like I'm gonna make you sit with fucking Anthony Mayweather forever. There we go. You were just bragging about giving IdolPro girls. I was being facetious. It was kind of funny. Automatic selection. Save it. We're going to broadcast it live on YouTube for the whole world. Now it's I don't have enough money. We're fine. Everything's fine. Now you're making me choke. I'm making my throat dry arguing with you. like my ex-wife. You're 21. Oh, not a generic venue. Jesus. All right. Key venues. Oh, we're considered a key venue and location. Well, it's probably because we own it, so. There we go. By the way, did we not have Wells Fargo Arena was somewhere in here. Did we not actually have the biggest building in the state in here? There's a lot missing. There's a lot missing in the venues, honestly. So I'm not too surprised. Okay, Jake Roberts, I trust you. All right, let's do this. Well, we got a couple of 0-hour matches first. We'll throw the 0-hour matches in, because I made sure that we've got everyone in our locker room booked for something. Ugh. Decisive. There we go. I should put that for. There we go. There we go. Add that. 2v2v2. Triple threat tag. We've got Sana Kamina. We've got Regal Twins. And we've got Flip Forever. Sana Kamina featuring the new DDT Openweight Champion. I'm surprised they put him like that in there already, in that position. I guess they've done that before with like Takeshita, and maybe they're banking on Yuki Ueno's not going to leave him. Andrew Everett. Let's go open match and decisive win. There we go. All right. Oh. Pre-show. Boom. All right. Still at 180 minutes. All right. So now we've got the 0-hour stuff taken care of. Let's throw the actual stuff in here. Boom. We're going to utilize that live local band immediately. We'll just do Anthony Mayweather, Mike Bailey. It's an intro video for the show, so we'll intro the big matches. So Matt Cardona, Eddie Edwards, and let's see, Ricky Starks and Alex Shelley. And then we'll put in Calvin Tankman and Trey Lamar. There you go. They're all technically off screen though. Boom, 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 boom. But I think being in the intro video should give them a little bit of momentum, because hey, get people cheering for them. There you go. Beans like a famous Iowa band. I mean, there is at least one big famous Iowa band, but you know. Let's see here. We've got 3v3 going on. Our opening contest. We've got Neo Body Guys. We'll throw them right there. And Caesar. So you don't know. Slipknot, by the way. Slipknot is from Iowa, Des Moines specifically. I've known some people who are a little bit older that actually went to school with Corey Taylor. And the throwbacks. Eric Cannon. Yeah, I think that explains. Yeah, it explains why Slipknot is so big here in Iowa. It's like, oh, yep. 13 minutes total. We've got Jesse beating Eric Cannon. We go open match. We're going to go tainted win. We're going to go outside interference. Eric Cannon's going to get interfered on by Filipino Grigio to allow the Neo Body guys to get the win. And that's how we open up the show. Let's see. Angle. Drop it in. 1 minute. Let's see. What is this? Nick Dinsmore. Is that about the disrespect that done? Yep, that's fine. Microphone as we do just a quick deal there. Oh my God, I forgot. The pre-booking is the whole point of doing that. Ah, son of a bitch. I gotta redo all of that. I gotta redo all of that match. I forgot that's what the pre-booking is for. God damn it. All right. Let's try this again. Jesse Goddard's win. Eric Cannon lose. Open. Tainted. Outside interference on Cannon. Nope. By Filipino Grigio. Boom. All right. There we go. And then after the Dinsmore deal, we have the match. So pre-booked. We got Dunn versus Dinsmore. We're going 12 minutes total on that. Dunn getting the win, of course. Let's see. I wonder if we should keep it simple. Nah, we'll do we won't do open match. We will do a decisive victory. And then at ringside as the enforcer, of course, Dan Severn. There we go. And we add in another angle. Knockout finish. I didn't quite do a knockout finish, but it is going to be like him doing the elbow and then get the pin. I didn't think knockout, but he is definitely going to hurt him. Because then it helps out with what happens after this. So with Nick Dinsmore and then Dan Severn. And let's see here. Acting and selling. And Dan Severn have menace? He should if he doesn't. Not so much anymore. We'll do acting for him as well. So neutral, and minor success, I think, works. All right. Pre-booking, we have got where the fuck is it? AR Fox and Tate Twins. We got 13 minutes total. Perfect. Every match is right around the 10-minute mark, isn't it? It's a lot of 10-minute matches going on tonight. Yeah, Fox obviously taking the win here. I think Matthew Palmer can take the loss on this one. I'll go open match. I'll give him a good show. We just had something. We just had depressing Nick Dinsmore. If we're gonna have another loss happen here, I'm having depressing Nick Dinsmore get his shit rocked by JT Dunn. I should probably at least have the good guys fight a little bit harder. Yeah, 2 minutes there. AR Fox, and then Brent Tate, and Brandon Tate, And we'll just use their charismas. They're just standing in the ring, celebrating, and then moving to the back. No one wants to see Nick Dinsmore win a match in 2022. I bet you there's still some people. I bet you if GCW decided they were going to bring Eugene for like one of their throwaway battle royal matches, people would be excited to watch Eugene win. Eugene would get a pop even today. All right. Let's see. Golden Ticket Battle Royal. 10 men there. 23. We've got Taylor Wyndham to be our victor here. Let's see here. Who should be the runner-up on this one? I'm thinking Christian Casanova. And then a finalist of... let's go Tim Donst and Tyree. Taylor Wyndham winning, goddamn. I mean, to be fair, to be fair, we're living in a world where Bray Wyatt is still alive. And, yeah. But it wasn't, to be fair, I pretty much had Taylor Wyndham winning something like this to eventually have a title match before this. Before all that happened. You know my general what would you call it? Bias towards booking Bo Dallas in a slightly more better position than he usually is in. I did it in Hawkeye Pro, and I'm kind of doing it here too. I'm not going as hard in the paint though. Okay, so let's see here. We do a none. Because we're going to have Cyrus Fees and Rich Palladino backstage. We're going to talk to Taylor Wyndham post his match. We're going to talk to, let's see here. Talk to JT Dunn after his match. Isn't Shane Hollister booking? Yeah. Let's see. I think before their matches, let's get Mike Bailey. He's in the main event. Let's do Eddie Edwards. Shelly, Ricky Starks. Ooh, you know what? Let's do because they're gonna be next. Let's do Calvin Tankman and Trey Lamar. Get them in there. So we'll just get everyone. We'll just have a here we go. That's a thing I wish they could build into this is some form of intermission. You know, instead of having to use a match to calm the crowd, have like a big angle, like right here. Just calm the crowd. Hey, you had some exciting matchups, so we're gonna throw an intermission in there to reset the crowd a little bit. Also, I wish American companies had intermissions. More American like TV companies. Even a 3-hour show, it's like split it up a little bit. People get tired. Let's see here. So, next match, tag belts on the line. Oh, we need 17 on the clock for that one. We're giving that to Calvin Tankman. We'll give Desmond Xavier the loss. Open match, decisive win. Pretty even back and forth match. Pretty simple. 2 teams fight, 1 team wins. Not anything weird about it. Or what is it? Not weird, but like just not anything complicated. So let's do Calvin Tankman, Trey Lamar. Zachary Wentz, Desmond Xavier. We'll do their selling. Or let's do their acting. So it's a combination of selling, but then also a little bit of charisma. I don't know what the acting is supposed to technically be. Some straight acting. I don't know. It's weird because the idea of like, hey, the two teams, they've been going through a lot. You're selling the match, but you're also at least, let's do selling. Fuck it. It's based on you selling the battle you guys just had against each other. Fuck it. Let's just do that. It's not much else other than a handshake spot. So, not too bad. Cardona Edwards. Tell me when we get to the good match, by the way, Ron. I assume it's the Alex Shelley Ricky Starks match. I can't imagine it's the Mayweather Bailey match or the Cardona Edwards match. By the way, Cardona. Go ahead and take that. Open match. Decisive finish? Yeah, why not? You know what? Tainted. Oh, and of course. I don't want him to get rid of it. I'm not in a position of having him get rid of it just yet. We need to put, if we're gonna put somebody over, if we're gonna put somebody over with Matt Cardona, like we need to get somebody like, you know. Excuse me, I am not putting you're taking this. You put the WWE mid-carder over the ROH and GHC champion. Don't forget, two-time Impact champion or TNA champion. But I am putting the Indie God over the former ROH, GHC, and TNA champion. I mean, Eddie's a champion, a former champion, but Cardona's a god. Matt Cardona doing his thing, doing that. Listen, we'll have a payoff. Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll have a payoff. I'm gonna have to find someone that he's gonna put over. To be fair, when it came down to it, there was a I will tell you, this is a little bit backstage thing. I did have the possibility of putting someone else in the match against Matt Cardona. As it turns out, Matt Cardona really doesn't want to lose to just about anybody. You gotta have someone I almost took the belt off of him and put it on Eddie Edwards because when it was picking guys like a Tim Donst or a Ty Ray or a Christian Casanova, Cardona was not really willing to lose to them. So we'll have to rebuild. We'll have to build somebody to eventually take that belt from Cardona. Don't worry. This is a promise. Is this a promise to Eddie Edwards fans? All right. Whoops. 9 minutes. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I just shit on them. Yeah. Odinson, Victor. Doesn't matter who loses. Whoops. Decisive win. And we're doing domination. This is gonna be one of those things where Lockhart Inc. has really been pissing on the end the last month or so, and they're just gonna beat the absolute dog shit out of them for revenge. Oh yeah, this was the I forgot, this was the calm the crowd match. Slow things down, beat them up, dominate, walk away. I'm wondering who the Alex Reynolds and Hollister would be of this save. Shit, we're at a point we could still do Alex Reynolds in the Alex Reynolds spot. Rebuild him. Who would be the Alex Reynolds and Shane Hollister? I have to think. Let's see. 3 minutes. Let's see. Odinson. Pero. Not to mention it helps Odinson and Pero look like monsters like they need to. Hope it'd be Ricky Starks and Mike Bailey. That's what I thought about it. But I also thought about the idea that even though Ricky Starks in 2020, when I was using him, wasn't really a big name, I feel like if I was using it, I'd have to use, because like to me, a Shane Hollister is like someone who is pretty much a complete nobody built up to main event status, and then a guy who's kind of building a name for himself also built up to main event status. So you can have Starks, I guess, in the Alex Reynolds role. I don't know who'd be in the no, Anthony Mayweather is in the Alpha Noai Jr. role. I think you've mentioned that like a while ago too. Odinson, Pero, Jerome Daniels, Timmy Lee Retton, fighting, selling. There we go. Minor success, minor defeat. All right. Fury, not, oh boy. Now what? Ah, fuck. Can I remove that? Oh shit. I gotta do that tag match too. Alright. I forgot I gotta do that tag match too. Like that. Because I screwed up. Didn't put it in the right spot. I'm a dummy. Let's see. Open match, all out, decisive. There you go. Boom. I hate the day when Tankman turns on Lamar and kills him. You would choose good wrestlers to build, not Come Andy. Oh, you know who could be my Shane Hollister? Ty Ray. Ty Ray could be my Shane Hollister. He's a relatively unknown wrestler who I could build up into Oops. Like I said, take a pretty much unknown guy, build him up. Ty Ray could be that guy. Still pretty young. We're not doing that shit. Let's see. You know who can take the Alex Reynolds role? Effie. Alex Shelley to be the victor. Open match. Decisive finish. Let's see here. I think that's pretty much what I would want. I don't think Starks technically has the psychology yet. I wouldn't say he has the psychology yet to do like that call it in the ring type thing. Shelley could, but I think it would just kill us if I tried to do that. All right, we got 3 segments. We got this. Hour 48. We got 3 segments, and then we run the show, and then we're pretty much good. Let's see here. Alex Shelley, Ricky Starks, acting. There you go. And I think we're good. All right. Main event. 22 minutes. Yeah, you guys really didn't have to worry about that. You guys really didn't need to worry about that. I'll tell you that. You guys, dude, when I first booked the Gold Label Classic months ago, I booked it with who's going to be the guy to take the belt off of Mayweather at Wrestle Zenith. And I was like, it's got to be Mayweather. It was either going to, or Bailey. It was either going to be Bailey or Starks. And I decided on Bailey. All right. Everything's good there. Oh, great. Now, is this going to be a post about how Veda Scott's going to be the guest commentator? Now, yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it before you typed it. It was going to be about Veda Scott on commentary. 3 minutes. Boom. All right. 19 segments, 180 minutes. Big show. We're out of here. I think we're good. Booking analysis. Everything's good. Only person not used on the show is the owner himself, of course. And that is it. Whew. All right. We'll get out of this and we'll head into 2023 after all this. I like how you had to shit on this. It's just like, didn't you want Mayweather to lose the belt now? Like, what? Of course, you gotta. This is some toxic negativity here. It's just like, great. Now they're you spending too much time. You know, you're spending too much time on WooTube. You're spending a little too much time over on Baked. All right. So yeah, the 2 0-hour matches, everything's good there. 180 minutes. I think we're good. All right. Show run. Missed the booking of the tag match. Jingle and Lamar got the win. Yeah, they did. All right. Here we go. A sold out Vertigo studio. 600 people have packed this building for Wrestle Zenith II. We are finishing out strong the end of the month here. We've got, before the official show, we've got the 0 hour with a couple of quick matchups here. First off, one called Manders versus Caleb Conley. Good wrestling and decent reaction. Goes just under 9 minutes. And Western Lariat gets the win for one called Manders. And we get a triple threat tag match between Sana Kamina, Flip Forever, and the Regal Twins. Goes just under 11 and a half minutes. Sana Kamina went first, and then the Regal Twins and Flip Forever getting the win here. Let's see here. Excellent chemistry between the Regal Twins. I want to see Ueno and Katsumata did well. In fact, they kind of carried. They were two of the better guys on here. So, yeah, there you go. And let's see. But everyone, so that's okay. Yeah. All right. So we're going to head into Wrestle Zenith. Quick rundown on the biggest matches of the night. Since I made this, I'm going to show them off, damn it. Quick showcase of it. We're going to start off, of course. We're going to have JT Dunn taking on Nick Dinsmore. These two guys have had... JT Dunn has been taking things a little too far against the commissioner. Commissioner's putting on a pair of tights to try to take it to Dunn here. Special enforcer for the match will be the Beast Dan Severn. A big match. I hope that's what Dinsmore's wearing. A big match for Ricky Starks. He wanted a match worthy of his star power. Well, he got one in the former world champion Alex Shelley. So he will be taking him on in a big time match here tonight. And our 3 championship matches, of course, Tankman and Lamar defending the Vertigo Tag Team Championship against the Rascals. These guys have had a storied history. I think they're fairly even as far as their wins and losses are concerned. So it should be interesting to see who breaks through in that title match. Then, of course, for the Vertigo Heritage Championship, the indie god, Matt Cardona, feels that everyone in this company is beneath him, but we'll see if he can prove that against diehard Eddie Edwards for the Heritage Championship tonight. And in the main event, Anthony Mayweather will be defending the Vertigo World Championship against the man who won the Gold Label Classic Speedball, Mike Bailey. Bailey's first shot at the world title. We'll see if he can get it done tonight, and Mayweather's over year-long reign could be over. We move back. We, of course, start out with an intro video showcasing these matches with a live local band performance to open up the show. You see a lot of the big matches with Mayweather, Bailey, Cardona, Edwards, Stark, Shelley, and, of course, Tankman and Lamar. The theme playing for Dinsmore. The local band is playing it. So it's got a big night feel here with the 600 people in the building, and of course we're gonna open up with a 6-man tag, the grudge match between the Neo Body guys and the Throwbacks. So we get the 6-person tag match here. Goes just under 10 minutes for our opening contest, and Jesse Goddard hits Eric Cannon with a stunner. Looked like the Throwbacks might have gotten the win, but Filipino Grigio, who we've seen off and on for a little while, comes in and assaults Eric Cannon with a champagne bottle, and allows Goddard to hit Cannon with a stunner and get the win for the Neo Body guys. The theme playing for Dinsmore, the local band is playing it. I hope this is actually his OVW theme you sent me. Oh, okay, it's Child's Play. No, I want his OVW theme, the Creed one. That's what's playing. I forget which one. I forget which Creed song it was in OVW that he had. That's what we got. Creed. It's actually just Alter Bridge. It's just Creed without Scott Stapp. So yeah. We go to the back. Nick Dinsmore is in his tights. He's got his wrist taped up, and he's sitting there talking to the interviewer, talking about the disrespect that JT Dunn has shown and how he's taken it too far by assaulting him. And if it means he has to get into the ring himself tonight, he's going to do it, and he's going to put an end to it. So that leads us to our next match. JT Dunn taking on Nick Dinsmore. Special enforcer Dan Severn at ringside. And decent little match here. Goes only just over 10 minutes. And sadly, Dinsmore not able to fight very hard against JT Dunn. Ends up getting hit by the death by elbow. And pinned in the middle of the ring. Oh no, did you actually send it? Oh yeah, what if? Yep. I can just hear Jim Cornette going crazy. Oh my God, here's Mr. Wrestling now. So just over 10 minutes, JT Dunn elbows Nick Dinsmore. Death by elbow, gets the pin and the 3. And JT Dunn with the win over Commissioner Nick Dinsmore. With that, JT Dunn stands over him, and he decides that he might be doing a finishing blow to Dinsmore here. He's grabbed the loaded elbow pad as he's getting ready to drag Nick Dinsmore up. Dan Severn slowly gets into the ring and confronts JT Dunn. Dunn looks like he's about ready to attack Dan Severn, and with that, Dan Severn double leg takedown. Well, I don't know what exactly he would do, but some sort of slam, some sort of MMA slam takes him down, and this of course surprises JT Dunn, who didn't think that the old man still had that in him, but of course Dan Severn is still the beast, and Dunn decides against trying to fight Dan Severn. These three are a dumpster fire together. We're running it anyway. Yeah, this is the Austin Bret Hart Ken Shamrock moment, except it's not. No one's ever gonna rewatch this moment of Dan Severn slamming JT Dunn and Dunn deciding to get on out of there. That leads us to our next match. We got AR Fox and the Tate Twins taking on Heath Miller, Joe Hennig, and wrestling monster hunter Matthew Palmer. Superb wrestling and good heat. JT working drunk. I don't know. That's just the way that's just the picture that they gave him. But nonetheless, just under 10 minutes, AR Fox and the Tate Twins get the win as Fox pins up Matthew Palmer. And of course, he carried this match. Who was the next best guy? The Tate Twins were the next best guy, followed by Heath Miller, then Hennig, then Palmer. AR Fox benefited from having a hot new move. Interesting. But nonetheless, after Miller and Hennig and Palmer all kind of got together to try to take down Fox and the Tate Twins, it was not to be, as Fox and the Tate Twins stand tall over them and then eventually head to the back. We have a 10-man golden ticket battle royal. And with this golden ticket, it will be sort of like Money in the Bank. It'll be it will grant you a guaranteed title match. It's not really whenever you want it, really. It's not one of those things where you can just up and surprise somebody, but it does grant you a future title match that can be booked in the future. So it's like Money in the Bank, but you don't just get to surprise somebody with it. That's what I wanted with that. But nonetheless, we had Christian Casanova, Drew Parker, Effie Facade, Kevin Knight, Ryan Davidson, Taylor Wyndham, Tim Donst, Ty Ray, and Wheeler Yuta all in this matchup. It took nearly 18 and a half minutes. Came down to Casanova, Donst, Ray, and Wyndham. And then, of course, Ty Ray getting the most eliminations over the course of the match. Sounds like a Shane Hollister type to me, Ramen, huh? Look at that. Already doing the most eliminations there. But yeah, it ended up coming down to Taylor Wyndham and Christian Casanova. And Wyndham ends up getting the win, tosses Casanova over, and Taylor Wyndham has won the Golden Ticket Battle Royal. He has an opportunity for a World Championship match in the future. Tim Donst sustained a strained wrist. That's all right. Kevin Knight got some heat as it was felt his mistake that caused Tim Donst to get hurt. Oof. This is why Now will never love you. There are many reasons why Now Kakuto will never love me. This is just one. With that, we get an intermission. And with that intermission, we go backstage. Cyrus Fees and Rich Palladino leave their desks to have a bit of an intermission there. And in fact, we'll have basic interviews with Taylor Wyndham, who just won his Golden Ticket Battle Royal. JT Dunn, who succeeded over Nick Dinsmore tonight. And then afterwards, talking to some of the future title match challengers and champions coming up. Mike Bailey talking about his main event title match coming up, as well as Eddie Edwards, and then Calvin Tankman and Trey Lamar, who will be coming up next once we get back from intermission. Let's see. Everyone seemed to do okay except Tankman and Trey Lamar. So Tankman and Lamar are about the only ones who didn't seem capable of handling it. All right. So there you go. We come back from intermission, and it's time for the Vertigo tag team titles to be on the line. Superb wrestling and good heat. Tankman and Lamar defending against the Rascals goes just under 15 minutes. And with that, Calvin Tankman with the pin on Desmond Xavier, and Tankman and Lamar once again still the Vertigo tag team champions with their third official defense here at Wrestle Zenith. A big change from last year, where I believe they came in challenging for the titles and lost, and now they came in as champions and successfully defended. So it's interesting to see what a year makes for this team. And well, let's see, 68 still a really good number, even though they got pretty much carried by the Rascals. They still put up a very good match. So there you go. With that, Tankman and Lamar and the Rascals, they're hurt after the match that these two had, but they show respect by shaking hands with one another. And the Rascals lift up the arms of Tankman and Lamar as they hold up the belts, and then head to the back. And we get the Vertigo Heritage Championship on the line. Matt Cardona defending the Heritage title against diehard Eddie Edwards. And with that, an exceptional matchup. Goes just over 16 minutes. Matt Cardona had to do a lot of cheating. He always does quite a bit of cheating, but once again is still the Vertigo Heritage Champion. Makes his third official defense of the Heritage title as he slips on by diehard Eddie Edwards here at Wrestle Zenith. So there you go. Not much to say about that. It was wow, it was a worse match than the Tankman and Lamar. They actually, I think, both did worse than Tankman and Lamar. I should have put that as the match coming. Well, I feel like the tag title match was probably a hotter match to get people back in, so that's fine. Matt Cardona, after the match, grabs his Heritage title, celebrates with it, grabs a microphone, and claims that he is getting the hell out of Iowa and getting the hell out of Vertigo. And he'll parade this belt around in other better promotions that are much bigger and nicer than Vertigo is. So he leaves with the belt in tow and just heads on out. We get to the grudge match here, The End and Lockhart Inc. These two have absolutely gotten personal with one another. Lockhart Inc. has been on the warpath against The End, and with this, they have no holds barred, hardcore match, good wrestling and decent reaction, but it doesn't last very long, just over 6.5 minutes. As The End end up taking it to both Timmy Lou Retton and Jerome Daniels and just beat the snot out of them for this. Without Darius Lockhart here, they seem like they're not quite able to handle the menace of The End. Of course, The End, of course, still proving once again that they are the monsters that you would believe them to be. And then they hold up the LGBTQ flag with blood on it. It's just the regular rainbow flag. It can't be the full one because, well, the guys that they beat up. But then with that, as they get the win here against Daniels and Retton, they toss him out of the ring, toss him over the barricade, start hauling him over to the through the crowd, and then out the door. As they take him out to the front doors and kick him out to the curb and yell at them to leave their, to stay out and to go back to their boss and tell them that as a statement to be made by The End. They leave that statement for Darius Lockhart, who was not able to be here, with Daniels and Retton left thrown out of the building after losing their match. All right, big time marquee matchup. Ricky Starks in a match that he wanted to in his level of star power. He takes on Alex Shelley, an exceptional matchup, just over 20 minutes. And Shelley ends up getting the win with a Border City stretch. Phenomenal matchup, 72 between them. God damn. And there you go, Alex Shelley getting the win there, having the best match in jobbing because the booker doesn't see shit in him. Oh, I see shit in Ricky Starks. Fuck off. Oh, classic Ricky Starks. Having the best match in jobbing because the booker doesn't see shit in him. Listen, he had a big he faced Alex. For once again, you just talked about former Ring of Honor GHC. I mean, we're talking about a TNA multi-time tag champion, a world champion. You know, he can take a loss. It's fine. I'm not going to job him out. Oh, my God. He beat CM Punk. There you go. He got something. Either way, Shelley looks to shake Starks' hand after the match, and Starks looks insulted at the gesture and decides to walk away and leave Shelley hanging with his hand out. Is he staying in your company? I don't know. I only signed him for like 4 matches. And I think this was either match 2 or 3. I think we might have one more match left in him on his current deal. I could bring him in at that point. I mean, TEW 2020, they've done a little bit better than 2016, where I don't have to wait like 10 months to try to sign him again. So if I wanted to sign him, I think I could. Not sure. It's one of those things where I want to make sure I have something for once we get to 2023. I'll look at a list of guys that I could potentially bring in. I think that's going to be a big thing. I think that's something I'm probably going to have, a couple other big signings. That's something I'll have to look into. Main event for the Vertigo World Championship. Anthony Mayweather defends the World Championship against Mike Bailey. It's an exceptional match. It goes just under 20 minutes. And with a shooting star knee drop, Speedball Mike Bailey gets the pin and becomes the new Vertigo World Champion at the main event of Wrestle Zenith. He's handed the title. Confetti falls. And I can't imagine that a 600-seat building is all that big. So the confetti doesn't go very far, but that's a lie. Bailey clicks with everyone. Yeah, Mike Bailey is handed the title, celebrates being the new champion in the ring. He high-fives the fans. He celebrates with the fans. And that's how we end the show with our new world champion. 65, I will definitely take that. All right, first off, we'll give it to Mike Bailey. You know what? I'm going to give it to Calvin Tankman and Trey Lamar because I feel they really stepped up. Praise for great. I want to praise their performances. They all get some very happy, seem pleased, and seem pleased. There you go. Mike Bailey was very happy with that. I'll accept that. All right, what we got? So we got Wrestle Zenith, drew 600 fans. It's been awesome. The small company has outshone some of the bigger companies' recent efforts. Let's see, 54, 65, 57. So we at least did better than NXT UK. Did better than DTU. Ice Ribbon? Yeah, we did better than Ice Ribbon. I mean, 2023, everyone does better than Ice Ribbon. Did better than Shine. How about CMLL? No, we didn't do better than CMLL or SmackDown, but, on this night, we were one of the best. We were one of the best wrestling shows out there. I'll take it. I don't think there's much here. Chef Benito, Hispanic male Mexican wrestler, works exclusively in Mexico. Man, Chef Benito sounds like a great gimmick. Tim Don's getting injured as IdolPro. There we go. So not much going on there. Let's see. Viewing figures. 8,100 watched Attack. JJ Garrett has charisma. The kid has a ton of upside. There you go. 11,000 people watch Wrestle Zenith. I'll take it. Wait, this guy is a shoot chef. Is he? Strained wrist. 3 days and he'll be back. That's fine. So even by the time we get to our tapings, he'll be back. It's fine. Let me get to the end of the year. Let me get to that point. Let me get to. I don't know if what I'm hearing is through my speakers or out my window. Hang on. I just want to make sure. Ugh. There we go. I thought maybe there was something. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't. I mean, it's a road with a sidewalk, so I mean, people would be there. You got okay, Racket through me. PWG extend deal with Vicky Guerrero. All right, New Year's Eve. Make some decent money there. That's good. Where do we sit on money with this? I think we're just barely going to turn a profit. We are just barely going to turn like a less than $1,000 profit, I think. Look at all those ticket sales, though. God damn. Start turning it up. Turning up the ticket sales a little bit. All right, that's the big thing. All the year-end awards. All right. I got a bunch of stuff I got to get set up after all of this. Now it's got to process all the teams. Jesus Christ. By the way, it seems to be about 6 of you here. We maxed out at about 8, but I do appreciate all of you guys sticking around and being a part of this. Do appreciate you guys being here. Been kind of a big night, so it's kind of nice have you guys here for that. Clear out some of my booking stuff that I don't need. Undeniable in February. That's our next pay-per-view for Vertigo. And we've got that taken care of. Give me a second here. Just cleaning up my event stuff going on. Who's unpure, Mesa Ruga or Momo Kahanazono? Ugh. Both. All right, let's check this. Wrestler of the Year, Okada. That's not a surprise. New Japan Company of the Year, of course. Tag Team of the Year, the Young Bucks. Match of the Year, Naito versus Ibushi in Destruction in Kobe 2022. I wonder when that happened. When was this? There we go. I'm just trying to remember where it was. There it is. Destruction in Kobe. So IWGP Heavyweight title match back in September. So this is before he obviously was thrown out of the business. Show of the Year, Destruction in Kobe. There you go. Young Wrestler of the Year, El Hijo del Villano 3. Was that someone who came into this already? 9 years experience? I think so. Veteran Wrestler of the Year, Chris Jericho. Female Wrestler of the Year, Kana. Most Improved Company, The Crash. Independent Wrestler of the Year, Bandito. He's written now, technically. So it's probably people who weren't officially written, but he's got a written deal with AEW now. Danny said held up by sticks and twigs. Naito to get screwed again. Oh my god, yeah. Dude, it's just, man, I can't imagine that happening again to Naito. I mean, Naito's got his fucking eye thing though, too, doesn't he? He's got like some surgery where it's just like he's going to be blind in one eye here pretty soon. Mr. Anderson, Manager of the Year. I want to know who he's managing. Oh, he's in NXT UK. He's been rehired for NXT UK as Mr. Kennedy. would love to know. I think I could probably look at who he's managing. Announcer of the year. Well, there you go. Always hotly contested, Mauro Ranallo, who is still in NXT in this game. Color commentator, Milano Collection AT. Interesting. I don't know who I was expecting. Maybe like no, Excalibur's a play-by-play guy, but who knows. Referee of the year, Dan Echoes. I think that's what, eyebrows in WWE? Danilo Anfibio. Jesus Christ. Come on. Let's see. Anybody leaving? Jim Ross is staying. Staying. Anybody leaving? Anybody leaving? Staying. Contract offer, staying. Everyone's staying, aren't they? Brooke Adams marries. Oh, private ceremony. Yeah, there's no big leaving. It looks like no one's walking out the door. Jungle Kiona wins big. The Dio Grand Prix final. Oh my God, Jungle Kiona won the Dio Grand Prix final. Holy shit! Who ended up signing Chad Gable? AEW did. Chad Gable's in AEW. Keisuke Ishii. Akito defeated T-Hawk. What is this DDT show? Chris Brooks and Mayhem defeated. I mean, there's at least still quite a few guys that, would be in a DDT show, but Jungle Kiona defeating Saki Akai. I don't see that happening in regular DDT. Saki's their girl. They wouldn't actually put Kiona over her. I know they signed Kiona now. Oh, this is pure Japan Takeshita. Gorgeous Matsuno is still doing segments in this. Holy shit. This is great. Tetsuya Endo. All right, so no big things there. That's fine. So yeah, let's see. $5,100 in Idolfight Project. Got some stuff here. Oh, I got a bunch of broadcasting crap I got to deal with. Alex Coughlin's going to stay in New Japan, so there's no hope of signing him. We made $788, so we still made money. That's 3 whole months of making money, which we technically did last year too. Yeah, that merchandise stuff is helping out. Now that we're level 4, yeah, I'll probably keep that for quite a while, because at that point, $12.50 a month, $3 a fan, plus $10 per popularity point. I don't think we're in that. I don't think we're in that spot yet. Yeah, so there you go. I don't think there's much else to go on. We got a short list of certain guys that we could potentially grab at some point. I could always figure that out later. Figure out all the broadcasting deal stuff, because it's just repetitive clicking to deal with. But there you go. What was that? 17,000 plus what? 9,000? Damn. 26 grand if I start pooling in the money. We're almost a quarter of the way to potentially having our own broadcaster. It would be a very small internet commercial based broadcaster, but it would be a broadcaster nonetheless. Yeah, not 6.25 million, but let's say we go tiny. 135,000. That's something. Sim the next day. I'm not simming the next day. I got stuff to figure out for the next day. I got stuff I gotta do in this database, because there's some stuff. No, because all the contract extensions, usually in the game, when you see that there's a contract extension, they're gonna stay. They're gonna stay pretty much. We can see that next time anyway. But yeah, if they're gonna re-sign, more than likely they're gonna stay re-signed. I can't even look anyway. Yep, we're gonna compete with these guys. Let's see who we can go. Okay, we're gonna have to go down a ways. We can grab a Zelina Vega. We still too small. We're still too small for her. It's worth a shot. Oh, well, now that wasn't a small thing, but can we grab an Akira Tozawa? We're too small for Akira Tozawa. You know what? You're too small. You monkey abuser. I think we're good. So, yeah. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys being here. Yeah, holy hell, Tozawa's way over. 73s, yeah. What does it say? What type of matches is he in here? United States title match. Tozawa, Ali, Gargano, and the Bar defeated The Fiend, Rude, MVP, and the Usos. That was a Survivor Series match? Holy shit, what a Survivor Series match that was. Crown Jewel. Akira Tozawa defeated Robert Roode in a cell match to retain the U.S. title. Yeah, he is the U.S. champ. Defeated Walter and Drew Gulak in a cell match at TLC. Holy shit. Yeah. Goddamn. Dragon Gate, Final Gate. Anything happen there? Retain. Ada won the Open the Brave Gate title again. Kineska kept the Twin Gate belts, and Ben K beat BB Hulk for the Open the Dream Gate title. That's good. I'm glad. Been champ since July. Good Lord. All right. It is definitely time for me to go to bed because it is past that time. I should probably be heading to sleep. So I thank you guys very much for being here. I got a few things I want to change before the next time we do this. Like Impact Wrestling, I'll probably a year early change to TNA Wrestling. Change some of the Impact stuff to TNA. Probably put on the new Ring of Honor logo because that logo's I like this. I like the new simplified one. And yeah, so do a couple things there. So thank you guys. I appreciate you guys being here. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I appreciate you continuing to watch as well. And we'll have 2023 to go on here. And I think hopefully we'll move this a little bit faster than we have been. So thank you. And I'll see you guys next time.